I am Victor. In this video, I'm going to be covering a company called Organon. They are a women's health products company, really focused on that segment of the market, a very successful company. They're a spinoff from Merck, and they've been public and independent of Merck for about a year. I've been an investor for about a year, really like the company. I'd like to tell you about it and tell you why I'm an investor. There's three things I'm looking for in an investment. First, I want a discount on the stock price so I can see my investment go up in time. I want to know that the company is operated and performing well, a solid management team. And I want to know that the time's right to buy additional shares of Organon. Let me tell you more about this company. So it's May 5th, 2022, and Organon released their earnings this morning. It was a good earnings report where overall revenue grew 4%. And second is that their gross margin improved. It improved over 3%. So the company's growing, they're making more money. And that's a very good combination. This is a company that I don't expect to grow very much, but they're very profitable. They generate great free cash. So if I see that they're growing, that's really good news for me. I wanted to show one slide out of their earnings call, which is, how they intend on growing or staying flat. This is prior year total revenue for the year. And they have a few headwinds. One of them is foreign exchange. The US dollar keeps getting more strength, and foreign currencies, are losing value to the dollar. Since this is an American company, everything has to be converted to US dollars. But the piece that I really like seeing is that their volume really is growing of their products. So I believe that the volume growth is a very good sign this business is truly growing and destined for greater things once pricing goes up higher and foreign currencies begin to level off. I think Organon's going to have some really good years ahead. So Organon was spun off from Merck, and if you had bought the shares immediately after that, you'd actually be up about 4%. The stock's up more than 4%. It's May 5th, 2022. The S&P is down more than 3% today. It's kind of a meltdown today on Wall Street. So this company is bucking that trend, which is awesome to see. So you'd be up about 4% if you had bought immediately after. But as you can see, if you had waited a little bit, you'd probably have bought it at a very good price. I ended up investing around this range and have waited for these dips. So I've bought at a very good price. So I've been able to see a gain on my stock, as well as receive that really nice a 3% plus dividend that they pay. Looking at year to date, another nice thing about Organon is, in 2022, the market in general has been down. The S&P is down more than 13%, probably more than 14% after today. So a lot of growth-oriented stocks and basically stocks in general have been beaten down. But Organon year to date is up 6.5. And with that 4% bump they're seeing today, they're up about 10%. So it's really nice to see that this stock is really weathering a down market well and paying a dividend at the same time. I believe that Organon is heavily discounted at the current time, to the point where there's a 103% discount. Let me tell you why. First, this company generates very good free cash flow. They've generated last fiscal year $1.9 billion of free cash flow. And it's because of their profit. They don't have a lot of expenses. So a lot of the revenue ends up being free cash at the end of the day. And when we look at that free cash and we look at it over 20 years, which is the timeline I use, I'm not even expecting a growth rate, just to be really conservative. The present value of those cash flows going into the future is 17 billion, but the market cap of the company is only 8.2 billion. So it provides a really substantial discount in my mind. The value per share that I calculate is $67 per share, but the stock is trading at $33 per share. So I've been buying Organon into the earnings of today. I'm going to wait for the stock to calm down a little bit, and then I'm going to buy more shares because I believe it's very discounted. Organon has been performing well since being spun off from Merck. They've paid a dividend at 3.37%. Their free cash flow yield is 11%, which is really good. Really low price to earnings ratio of 6.24. As mentioned, their earnings were announced today for the first quarter of 2022, and they grew at 4%, just comparing Q1 of 2022 to Q1 of 2021. Their full year guidance is to be flat. Now, one thing, they kept their full year guidance that they had made. They're off to a really good start here in 2022. So I'm expecting they're going to hit the higher end of that guidance. And they're guiding that they're going to increase cash flows by 23%. So just good things that I like seeing. This is a really stable company that pays a nice dividend of over 3%. Their international growth has so much potential. In the US, they have very good markets. That's probably their bread and butter. But internationally, they're growing really fast, like in China, Europe, and other parts of Asia. There's good upside on the stock. I showed how I believe it's discounted, so I'm going to continue to buy shares. So there's upside potential, and you're getting paid a really nice dividend along the way. Organon's an example of the type of company I like to invest in. You're definitely getting a discount on the front end, and you can expect that your investment's going to appreciate over time. The company is really focused on a market where they can outperform the competitors that have a more general business. So the company is performing really, really well. And it is a good time to buy, especially since other stocks are really being beaten down. This is a company that's bucking the trend, staying firm with its price, and probably going to appreciate in 2022. So this video is for entertainment purposes only. I'm not recommending that you buy Organon stock or any other stock or security. I like sharing my experiences. I invest in companies. I'm an investor in Organon. I hope you found this interesting. Thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate it. If you like the content, would like to see more, consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the bell to be notified when I create new videos. And please hit the like button if you wouldn't mind. That'll really help the algorithm find my channel and this video. Again, thank you for watching. Good luck investing in 2022.